Hello, my name is Tom Thompson. I'm here from the Nashville, Tennessee area, and I've been coming to Ukraine for about 11 years now. And last year I did a video standing right here to talk about the Ukraine Christian Sports Academy. This was a vision that God gave Alina and Sergey Lesnik about 5 years ago, and at the time it seemed a very impossible task. Most of the people they shared this vision with thought they were a bit nuts, maybe, but God was serious about it. And as I was standing here last year, the only thing that was here was the fence, and none of these buildings were here. Obviously the sports arena was not here yet, and I talked a little bit about the fence, and the reason for that is that this fence all the way around the property extends for almost about 1.2 kilometers, nearly a mile in length all the way around, and every section of this fence was built on the premises by hand with raw materials by the construction team that lives on site here. And the reason I share this is because rather than going out and hiring expensive companies to do all of these different phases, all of the workers that have been a part of this project live on site. Most of them are believers, and it's the same team that not only built the fences, but everything you're going to see in this video as far as the arena, the administration building, it's the same team that lives on site, has been building this from day one. And once again, every dollar that is contributed to this project by people like you who have committed faithfully to giving to this project, just want you to understand how carefully your dollars are spent, how wisely your dollars are spent, and that they attempt to stretch every dollar as far as possible. So as you look into the facility now, you see some of the signs here advertising the Sports Academy. It is really an academy that's for the community, to draw families and their children in, to participate in a lot of different programs, just not soccer. There's other activities that they will be doing here as well, a lot of training, all of it again faith-based. There's no outside governmental or non-faith-based dollars that have been contributed, and that's certainly by intention, because we want to be able to always be open about our faith, always be open about wanting people to have a relationship with Jesus, and that's woven into everything that the Academy does in terms of their training, raising up these kids. There's a kindergarten here on site, will be here on site. There's a paintball facility that's here on site. As you can see here now, they have a security building. It's 24-hour security. They have video monitoring over the facility. They have the sports arena completely enclosed, climate-controlled, AstroTurf, first-class facility, one of the first of its kind in the country. There's only 3 in all of Ukraine today. I'm not saying Christian-based. There's just 3 of these types of facilities in all of Ukraine. This is the first Christian academy that has ever been built in the country of Ukraine. And then on the right is the new administration building, and this has a number of different functions. Later in the video, we'll take you through the building and kind of show you what all is available for the teams and players and kids who come to the academy, how that building will serve them as well. So this really has been an answer to a lot of prayers, and as you can see, just in a year's time what has been accomplished here, and we'll talk a little bit more about the next phases and opportunities for investment in this kingdom project. Okay, so we're now going to enter the sports dome, or the sports arena. And as we come in, if you look over here to my left, this was the thank you board where all the kids from the first sports camp last week wrote their comments about the sports camp, and there was just a lot of thank yous and how much they enjoyed the camp. So we'll go on into the academy, we'll go on into the arena. And as we come in, as you may recall from last year, there was maybe only 3 or 4 of these, just the framing, that had gone up at that point. The field was still mostly dirt, and they were just finishing up all of the framing for this. And as you can see now, the field is complete, the arena is complete, and even in the winter time, if you look down here at the end, they've got some heating ducts that come in, and a large heater in this building. You can barely maybe see through there. And that can raise the temperature just to above freezing. It's certainly not warm and cozy, but it's above freezing. The kids can do activities here all winter long, football and other games and sports that they can do here as well. So this really is the vision that started 5 years ago. The field's been completed for about 9 months now, and again, last week we did our first sport camp here. The kids were able to enjoy this facility, play soccer and other games that was going on in here. And this was really part of the Phase 1 project that many of you contributed to, and just wanted you to see and understand how your dollars are being spent, and that God is really bringing this vision to fruition. And it was just really great to see the kids last week, how much they enjoyed this, how much it meant to them. And it's just really been a fantastic thing here for this community and for the city of Keith.
Nothing satisfies like you do. All my fountains are in you. All my hope is built on your love. All my...
So we're now entering the administration building, and this will be the first floor. And this is primarily for administration. Look to my left, this will be the main office. This will be the coach's office. So the kids will come in here, meet with the coaches, get their plan for their activities for the whatever sport they're going to play. And then as we come back here, you've got a number of different rooms, changing rooms, bathrooms for the kids to be able to come in and change. There's going to be showers for the kids to be, after the game, to be able to come in and change. And then this is going to be a large multi-purpose room, but it will be a cafeteria, and we'll have a lot of tables, and not only for the kids but for parents. And then also they'll be using this room for training. They'll be using this room for meetings for the leadership team. There could also be different staff that can use this room for a variety of purposes, including Bible training and other things as well. But it's really going to be kind of the centerpiece of the main floor as you come into the academy.
Hello, my name is Lee Chafee from Nashville, Tennessee. We are just now entering the administration building, and we'll go up to the second and third floors where we spend some time renovating and getting everything ready for paint and tile. So we'll go up to the second floor. This is classrooms, offices, kids' playroom, and we scraped and prepped the walls with primer and a skim coat, getting it ready for paint. This is all the living space. There are 9 living rooms and 2 bathrooms. So basically what we did was, if you could see, it was cinder block. We would have to scrape the walls down, and then we added a liquid primer.
Okay, so we've come up to the second floor of the administration building. These first office here to my right, first one to the left, these will be administrative offices, coaches' offices. Again, as far as which office does exactly what, don't have all that yet, but that's going to be the general purpose of those. And then down the right side, these are going to be rooms for leadership teams when they come in, VIP, so to speak. So you'll have coaches from other teams that may be traveling in from other cities. They'll have a place to stay. There'll be 2 or 3 that share a room. They have their own showers, but they'll have a place to stay. And then we'll show you in a minute the third floor where all of the teams that come in will have a place to stay. So that'll be for the VIP. And then over to the left, what you're seeing here is going to be the kindergarten, the Christian kindergarten. And this will be a facility where parents and the local community will be able to bring their kids to school with full understanding that all of the curriculum is based on the Bible, other than general schooling, of course, but they understand that their kids are going to be learning about God, they're going to be learning about Jesus, and they'll be trained as they come to this school. So it's going to be a great outreach for the community, be able to raise up kids in the community to learn about Jesus, and have a place, a good quality school to go to as well. On the third floor, this will be sort of, I guess, like a hotel would be the best way to explain it, but for a lot of different purposes. So all down the left and right, you have rooms. Most of them look just like this. And they will have probably, six kids per room. They'll have bunks. And it will be for a variety of things. So when the sports teams come in, to play soccer, the kids will have a place to stay. It'll also be used for other training purposes. Could be biblical classes, could be organizations that come in for Bible training or seminars or conferences also will be able to stay here. So it'll be this way they're not having to stay at hotels and take buses to try to get here. Everybody who comes to the academy, they can pay to stay and play, and they'll have a place to stay right here at the academy. There's some very generous shower rooms they'll be able to use. And again, there's probably, about 8 to 10 rooms that'll sleep 6 to 8 kids. So really can put up a lot of people here. Really a first-class facility for them to come and enjoy. And again, also other organizations, Christian organizations, would be able to take advantage of the academy for other types of training. So just really a multi-purpose facility for people to be able to come and stay for whatever purpose, whether it's for football training, whether it's for seminars training, really a lot of different organizations that this can serve. Okay, so we're in the administration building. We're actually down in the basement, and the basement is going to be used for a variety of reasons, but over here to my left is a small gym that'll be used with young kids during the winter time. And so there'll be, of course, heating and everything in this building. And then over here to my right, this will be the facilities, all of your heating, your air, electric, water, everything will be controlled in this room here. And then through this door back here is a much larger gym area, and that will be used for kids during the 3 to 5 year old kids during the winter time. There'll be either carpeting or turf where they can play their sports during the winter time in this room down here.